Hello to all of you wonderfully amazing people! It has been a little while since my last upload, and I'm sorry about that. Life can sometimes get crazy for all of us. I am working on a longer video right now about someone who has been screaming for attention. But after watching the most recent Dolton meeting, I had to show the fall from grace for our very own Nina Brown. I don't know about you guys, but I could just picture this woman throwing and smashing everything in her reach after all that.
Nobody knows something. Don't nobody know nothing.
Only 1 year earlier.
Nobody? Trustees? Nobody? Somebody knows something. Ain't that right, Jake? I think you know something. You know something. Hey, y'all, I am supah-mayah, and I want to thank the people of Dolton for the new change. Give it up for y'all new trustees.
Say that again. Yeah, I went across the bridge. Anybody else want to know? I'm good with you. I'm good with you.
Yeah, that happened. I think we have all seen the news coverage of that particular meeting. That might very well be the first time we outsiders even heard of Tiffany Henyard, the supah-mayah. So let's have a look at how it is going today for the supah-mayah.
I'm here to make my appointment. So I'm asking for the my appointments. One is village.
It's not on the agenda. It's not on the
Another
agenda.
is special counsel, and the other is police chief, board of trustees.
If this is illegal, why is she doing this? It's not illegal, huh?
It's not on the agenda. It is on the agenda.
It's not done.
Out of order, ladies, out of order. Board of trustees.
You see the chaos that she brings?
Okay, so y'all do know if nobody asked me how my opinion, right? So I just want to make sure that this was crystal clear. And you guys understand that I am my opponent. The next thing is my vetoes. So I got several vetoes here.
It's not on the agenda. It's not on the
Boy
agenda.
oh boy oh Nina Brown. Just imagine hanging on to something as hard as Tiffany is hanging on to power. It is embarrassing. It's almost as if nobody ever taught her pride a backbone. But let's have a look at the reactions of her fellow board members when they realize Tiffany has arrived. Let's see true class and elegance.
I mean, go ahead. I said that just leads into what I want to talk about.
Item 8.
Item 8.
Let's hear it.
Definitely brought this, want to draft a policy. We have a lot of employees that are sharing their login access with William Moore, with Kim Alston. That should not be. If you no longer work for the village, you should not share your access information with no one. You should not share your access information with your fellow coworkers. Everyone is assigned an access, and everyone should be able to utilize their own access. You definitely have to put.
As I stated,
Aye. Trustee Henyard. Aye. Trustee House. Aye. Trustee House. Aye.
This ordinance is based upon an Attorney General opinion, which pertains to appointments and
Came to the meeting on this building.
within the village of Dolton. Appoint a person to an open position, vice consent of the court.
I know many of you might have come in a little late to the story. As someone said in my comment section before, this entire Tiffany Henyard situation is like an onion. It has many layers. Let me show you why majority of us never seen Tiffany coming to the Park District.
The Park District. What I don't like that this board have attempted to do is stand with people just because they're against me. If you don't work for the village or work for any other body of government I govern, you go to the park. That's where all the rejects go. So when you go over there and you work there, now you become into the hate group. And then the hate group start all this chaos and this mess. And it's always like a I hate Tiffany type of people over there. And then the trustees go and they join the same hate group. And now it become more mess because now when the people see that, like residents see that, you think, oh, well, maybe the mayor did something. No, I have not.
Right. You haven't done anything wrong, Tiffany. It's those darn I hate Tiffany people. It's the smoke and mirrors for me. So Tiffany finally came to sit with all of those rejects, huh?
Okay, you on air. I came just in time. Now get my statement back for it. Is there a motion
At this point, Tiffany, I think you have a better chance catching water with your bare hands than to ever catch favor with 82% of the people of Dolton.
I'll motion.
Second. Your motion is second. Any discussion? All right.
Trustee Norwood? Aye. Trustee Henyard? Aye. Trustee House?
Aye.
Trustee Belton? Aye. Motion passed.
All right, next, the part of why I am here in this building, is the mayor's report. So I can't just this time. Unfortunately, I want y'all to record this, make sure y'all get it in the back, please. I want to make sure this is for the record, and please write it word for word. I am the mayor of the village of Dolton. I am the mayor of the village of Dolton. I am the first female mayor of the village of I've been telling y'all this day one. Make believe here at the board, and at the end of the day, I am the elected mayor. Playing make believe. That you can see, once a real mayor, a real boss walks in the building, you should be above the way. Matter of fact, I got elected to the position. So, with that being said, I am here to do several things. One, I'm here to make my appointment. So I'm asking the board of trustees to assist my appointments. One is village.
It's not on the agenda. It's not on
The
the
other
agenda.
is special counsel, and the other is police chief. Board of trustees.
If this is illegal, why is she doing this? It's not illegal, huh?
It's not on the agenda. It is on the agenda.
It's not done.
Out of order, ladies, out of order. Board of trustees.
You see the chaos that she brings?
Okay, so now you know if it's right as the mayor, how my business, right? So I just want to make sure that this was crystal clear. And you guys understand that I am my appointment. The next thing is my vetoes. So I got several vetoes here. Related to me.
Ask for order.
It's not on the agenda. It's not on the
I just
agenda.
want you to know that my vetoes, you know what I'm saying, and I have to be
No, they won't.
at the board of trustees.
And they get to
And the
override
board
the
of
veto.
trustees being allowed to do these things. Another thing I want you to understand about the board of trustees.
We've been winning every court case. She don't lie us
So
to.
once I prove it, you will understand what it is I've been fighting for, what what it is I'll be trying to tell
The
you.
board has the FBI subpoena.
But y'all got one-sided narratives and y'all don't have the facts. So once you make the facts, you will understand what
See how smooth it was before she got here?
I'm only here for those reasons. My appointment, just to be clear, since y'all was making all that noise, just to be crystal clear, I am here to appoint my police chief, my village.
Violation of open meetings act. The Attorney General said our meetings are illegal.
So I just want to come here and lay the law down in our village and where we are and where we're going. So I just want to be crystal clear about that, but this is an illegal meeting. I want to put my information on
We got to vote around. We got to vote around.
You guys are welcome to come. I appreciate you coming. I want to give away free food. I will be giving away free content. And I don't care for other things in the community. And I know from y'all to talk, I'll be in the lines too. So I thank you for actually showing me love. And please put some respect on me. Thank y'all.
Go ahead, Jay. Mr. Mayor, say something.
As the board reached the conclusion,
You'll see that madness that she pulls off.
I will also going to ask the attorney to draft legal opinion on this item was not on the agenda, so I'll ask for a legal opinion and then we will go for a motion to adjourn.
So yeah, that actually happened. Let's have a little look-see in the past. Notable moments.
Investing in the village of Dolton, because remember, ain't no stopping us now. We on the move.
Speaking of being on the move, Tiffany Henyard cares that up and disappeared quick. This was interesting.
We did go before the state reps, and I testified, and we created a bill. I'm praying that it do stay Tiffany Cares for the name bill, where we're going to give everybody $10,000 that's suffering from cancer. It don't matter what type of cancer it is, brain cancer, breast cancer, it does not matter. But everybody will be entitled to those funds. Right now, they're trying to allocate the funds for it.
Let's have a look at this next clip and really just pay attention to the way Tiffany speaks to the board members. The confidence, astounding.
Go ahead, Tangenique.
Was not cut. That does not mean the expenses were not incurred, and you're putting the village of Dolton on the line to pay those expenses.
Thank you, Ms. Miller. So as we go on, and we talk about this, and we go back and forth, as you can see, people are so out of order, so disrespectful. You got to give respect in order to get it. If we talk and we be quiet, you got to give us the same courtesy. Ain't nobody interrupt you, whether you was lying or not. We shut up and we listen to your lie. Now you be quiet and let the finance director respond to you, like how we just did with you. As it relates to y'all attorney don't do nothing. So if you saying free help, give that back. Because if it's free, it shouldn't be for you, because he ain't winning no cases for you. So why would you even have a person like that around if they causing the village, the taxpayer money? Also, y'all walked out of that last board meeting, right? Y'all to pay no bills. Reminding you that we still got public works, police, fire, all these expenses, the day-to-day operation, the light bills, the gas bill, all the things to run a business was still at stake, but y'all walked out. Tire your month went by, right? That's what I'm talking about. Y'all don't care, because who walks out on the people? I don't care what.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Jay. Mr. Mayor, say something.
I don't don't care whatever y'all want to bring up about fighting back in the day or whatever, but I never walked out on the people, but y'all did several times. Y'all walked out on a $33 million lawsuit. That's why we got the $33 million lawsuit right now. Y'all walked out again at the last board meeting. Y'all walk out on everything. Y'all got to sit here and sit in the fire. If you don't like it, so be it. But that's what discussion is for. We go back and forth, hopefully find a happy medium. If we do not, then guess what? Then them people are just don't get paid because y'all chose not to pay them for whatever reason that you thought you shouldn't pay them. And it's warranted. That's what I'm tired of. Y'all should pay people after they have done the work. When there are storms in our community, we had a storm, right? What was y'all faces? I ain't seen not one of y'all on the block. I ain't seen not one of y'all helping nobody. Not one. Trees was on cars, trees was on houses. And guess what? The day before, y'all chose not to pay them vendors. But every single vendor came out and took care of the people. Every one of them. That's because of what? You network, relationships. They didn't want to leave the people high and dry. So they said, you know what, Mayor, we got you. We're going to come out and we're going to make sure the people are taken care of. That's what I do as a leader. You guys just talk and talk about nothing and ain't producing nothing. And that's my problem. Y'all talk, but ain't putting in no action and no work. At least my work speaks for itself. No matter what y'all want to put up against me, go lie to people, bring media here. Who tears down their town? Like, think about that for a minute. Y'all black. Look how we fight. African-American community fighting like this over what? A title, a seat. I told you all are bench warmers. Everybody got to go. At the end of the day, you wait your time. You wait your turn. Your turn ain't here yet. We don't run to 2025. And then you let it be what it be. Like I said, then you come and run against me. But all that little fake stuff y'all be trying to do, it ain't working. And it ain't gonna work. As he said, any weapon formed against me ain't gonna prosper. So y'all should stop. Call the roll, Clerk Key.
Mayor, I have a comment.
Now you got something else. Go ahead.
So just the entire meeting is set up for an argument. Information is not given to the board. And then we get in here, it's set up to say, yes, I did. My ask, I keep asking the same thing. Let's put it on the website. We don't have to go back and forth. We don't have to do any of this show. The same item has been put on the agenda for the last 9 meetings. I'm exaggerating. But the mayor did say she's going to keep on putting it up there, knowing that there's not enough support for it. It's set up just for us to come in here and argue. That's the whole intention. Come in here and argue and then state, I don't want to go back and forth. I mean, we know most people say definition of insanity, doing the same thing, expecting a different result. It's insane to put up the same item knowing it doesn't have support. But it's set up for the argument, it's set up and then to twist it and say, oh, board, you're doing this and you're doing that. It really doesn't make sense, but if it has to be put up there 9 times, or put up there 15 times for us to go and do it. But just understand, we talk about why the whole back and forth, the meeting is set up that way. As board members, we can look at the packet. And I'm sure the mayor, everybody looks at the packets by now and say, oh, that one right there, that's going to be the argument. Corporate bills, we know that's where it go up. So like, well, I don't think even most people tune in until about an hour into the meeting. So that way they can get to corporate bills. But again, the meeting is set up for an argument. Sorry that it's set up that way, and hopefully we'll do different in the next meeting. Thank you.
Trustee, that's definitely not true. And then you should basically pause on the things you actually say. If it's set up for argument, then why take the bait? Stop it, because it ain't set up for argument. The whole point is to show people that y'all are full of crap. Y'all put things up on here. Y'all spend taxpayer money. Y'all do all this wasteful spending, but point the finger at the lone wolf, the one that's still standing, right? The one that's still standing. Y'all point the finger at me when it's you guys that's really running amok. You four. Trustee House, Trustee Belcher, Trustee Norwood, and Trustee Tammy Brown, who don't read nothing. She listens to what y'all tell her to do and come and vote accordingly. So state facts. And I have all the proof always of everything y'all lie about. But yet we got to put on a show like we always do to sit here, go back and forth for hours about nothing when y'all can just do right. All right, call the roll.
Yeah, I know we still.
Imagine just the amount of mess these trustees have put up with. The way this woman has spoken to them for the last 3.5 years, it is totally unacceptable. This is simply just one example from one meeting out of many. She goes through this rhetoric at nearly every meeting, and it used to work. That's the part that is bewildering to me, but keep watching.
01-41557
Here, Drew,
decrease
come.
25,000.
You only getting one.
01-41652
They got it already. I don't need it.
decrease 25,000. That is my motion.
Wow. Woo. Woo. I don't even know what to say. Byron, I don't even know.
Byron, I want my money.
What are you talking about?
Byron.
Stop. Listen, we ain't together, okay?
Now let me educate you.
Just in case some of yous didn't know why Tiffany says Byron, I've heard her say it several times. It's from a Tyler Perry, Medea movie. I guess I understand why Tiffany assimilated with that character the most obnoxious and annoying, the loudest. Much like herself. Moving on.
I don't even know. Look, it's a shame that people just sit here and read all these numbers to y'all, and y'all don't even know what they are. But they talk about transparency. Oh my God. I can't make this stuff up. I don't know half the stuff he just read, but I'm about to read it in record for you so you can understand what they just did to y'all. This is the budget for your town. This is your day-to-day operation, just so you understand what they just did, right? They didn't talk to not one department head, find out what the need was up here for public safety, housing, code enforcement, nothing. Y'all even took out the $6.8 million grants I went and got for y'all. That's sad. That is sad, guys. But okay, here we go. Let me see. He hit it by $250,000. Stop it. I'm going to double it next month. Next, you got other pro solids. Then you got other contractional services, $26,000. Everything I'm reading is they trying to deduct it. So I'm not going to say negative or minus so you understand. Salaries, you got $5,000. Salaries regular, they got $70,000. So that's for overtime salary. So I don't know how y'all gonna run an operation with all these cuts. Please make it make sense, guys. But again, you see how he just did, y'all. Wouldn't tell y'all the items that he cut. You see the amount of money that he cut. How do you run a village without any of those services? These all of them that sit up here. They didn't ask them one question about their department. They didn't ask what they needed. They didn't ask what they can cut or trim at. Nothing. This is how they run government, blind. They running it blind. 3 blind mice, 4 blind mice. They running it blind. It's a shame that they got no visions for our town. It's a shame that they gonna cut all these things for you residents. What you supposed to do when y'all call us? Well, how do we handle this? When we say, oh, we can't get nobody to your house at this time, but I got an issue. I got a robbery in progress. Oh, we can't get you an officer. That's stupid. Y'all need to fix that. You should amend this trustee house. I don't think you should dare do this. I think you should amend this. I think that the residents deserve better. I don't think that it should be left up to you guys just to pick numbers and make cuts for whatever your reasons are. I just think that you guys didn't do a good job of talking to the staff about the things you want to cut. This is how they put our village in the financial condition that we're about to go in due to your board of trustees. So thank them when you see them in passing. Thank them for all the mess, because at the end of the day, all it takes is a conversation. So you will know what to do, how to do it, what people got going on in their departments. First is communication. You got to talk to people. Can't just make up stuff because you think this is what it is. You don't run day to day. You wouldn't know what it is. Or talk to the VA. He run day to day. But no one does that. And now we finna vote on a budget that y'all know isn't right. That y'all know this ain't what we need. Y'all know that, right, trustees? I'm throwing this out here, hoping y'all change y'all mind. Y'all know we need better, right? Y'all know we're cutting down more trees. We're basically cleaning up the west side. We budget for items. We spend for those items that's budgeted for. I can prove everything that you all accuse me of up here. That's y'all problem. It's hearsay, but you don't see me ever talking about y'all because y'all nowhere. I'm everywhere. Now, as relates to a budget, you have to put the $6.8 million in the budget. If the money comes through, how you gonna get the money? You ain't even got it in the budget. And y'all know it's true. Every outlet, meaning media, wrote about it because everybody was mad. Like I said, when I leave, go anywhere, I bring back a bag.
On October 8th, the Thornton Township meeting was canceled, but Tiffany showed up to rant and rave about how wonderful she is. The only notable thing was Tiffany getting served a lawsuit. Let's have a look at the plaintiff, Tyrone Isom Jr., talking about the problems he was facing at the hands of Tiffany herself. It is rather heartbreaking, so consider this a trigger warning.
I'm a private investigator. I've got some book that says supah-mayah. Inside I have from the United States District Court, Northern District of Illinois, Tyrone Isom Jr. to you as both personal and in your role as mayor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you much, you sir.
Exactly, appreciate it. I need that CLICKBAIT, huh? All right. I guess anything else? I get sued all the time. Y'all, stop it. What happened? Election?
All right, very important. Presidential election is coming November 5th. Early voting starts tomorrow at downtown Chicago.
In January 2023, Tyrone Isom actually came to speak during public comments at a board meeting. The man spoke straight from the heart, and all you can hear from Tiffany is fake concern because her only care is herself. There were two separate instances when Mr. Isom came to a meeting wishing for a resolution, but Tiffany did not care. Who cares what he's dealing with? It is none of her concern. I'm just going to let him speak, and we will touch base after.
How you guys doing? My name is Tyrone Isom Jr. I purchased a commercial property, 1031 East Sydney in Dolton. It's the old jerk chicken restaurant. But I want you to know, what do you guys want me to do with it? Because I keep getting denied my business license. I got two LLCs. They denied the first one. They denied the second one. And I asked them, what do you guys want me to do? And can you tell me why I got denied? They told me they don't know and they can't really give me a reason. And I said, can I get it right so I can understand what you guys want me to do? They said they don't know at this time. So I'm still waiting to get an answer so I can actually work the village out so you can, so I just want to be a part of the family because I've been in Dolton since I was 19 years old, cutting hair. And I had to move to Harvey because the owner wanted an extra $2,000 due to the pandemic. So I moved across the street, but I originally wanted to stay in Dolton. So now I'm in a position I can actually go back home to Dolton. And now it's like a pause going on. I'm just trying to figure out what can I do and how can I do it? Because I was trying to get everything situated for the summer because my kids, I got two kids with sickle cell disease and we this summer he has to get a transplant. And
Take your time here. If you could come for a second, keep for coming, step down, talk so you keep over there. Take your time. You'll take care of it. And my prayers is with you. Anything we can do, township do have resources to help you. So if you do need help, keep will give you all the resources you need.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
The next time Mr. Isom came to a meeting, it was in May 2023.
How you guys doing? My name is Tyrone Isom Jr. I purchased the property in November. It's 1031 East Sibley in Dolton. I applied with two different LLCs. They denied the first one. They denied the second one. I put my money in escrow, waiting to get the zoning information on what you guys want me to do with the building, but still nobody really responded. They called me and said you got denied, but I'm looking like, if I got denied, can you guys send me a letter and let me know why I get denied? And they told me they couldn't do that. So I'm like, I don't want to say I got a commercial property, and I was here January 4th or 5th when you had a meeting, and I was explaining to you guys that my son got a transplant on the way. The transplant actually is in a month. So now my wife is going to be in the hospital with my son, and I got to have 4 of my kids with me. And my barbershop is so small, I cannot take care of 4 kids in my business. That's why I want to get my building together so they can actually be in there while I work, so I can able to support them while my wife in the hospital with my son with the bone marrow transplant. So now the transplant is in a month. I don't know I don't know what to do. They're not passing the permits. They're not giving me any information about the zoning. They're just having me in limbo, and they keep giving me the runaround. And I already got the money in escrow, but nobody's let me know where's my money at in escrow, and nobody's letting me know anything. So I'm sitting here about to get ready to have a transplant. My kid is gonna be in the hospital, and I don't know what to do next. I just need some help, and just let me know what can I do. I really don't. I care about the building, but I just want to do something for the youth and do something for my family, because I've been trying to build a legacy. My mentor passed from cancer 3 years ago. He told me, whatever you do, Tyrone, get your own. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get my own so I can build a legacy. I know people in here have legacies that build with their own company and for their children. I'm just trying to do the same. And being a mentor to these children, everybody here get their hair done. Everybody get a haircut. Everybody have a barber. Everybody have a salon they go to. And for that, this is what I do. I'm the person that keep the kids from being in the streets. I prevent things from happening before they even get to the police. I stop things from happening before you even get to that point. These kids have things going on mentally, and I'm there to help them out. Don't do that. Put that gun down. Please don't do that. Don't be mad and take it on other people. I'm that guy. The barber and the stylist gets all the information before the police do. You need me. I need you. I know what goes on in the village of Dolton before even the cops know what's going on. Let me work with you. I've been cutting hair in Dolton since I was like 19 years old. I'm up for the challenge if you up for the challenge. I got your back if you got my back. Thank you.
Forgive me, but Tiffany wears her Halloween costume all year round. The only conclusion I keep coming back to is that Tiffany is evil. She is absolutely evil. Maybe she is possessed, an exorcism, maybe? Or maybe she was put in our lives to remind us to do and be good. It's easy to stray from doing the right thing when the payoff is money and power. So please, be kind, do good things, make good choices. Judge Petty signing off.